Hello, Money Movers. Welcome back to Millennial Money Moves with Nadia. You know what to do. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. Now, usually I do stock picks from my top 3 favorite YouTubers, but today I'm going to be giving you all my very own stock pick. It's something I recently invested in. I'm really excited to talk about it. So stay tuned. You're going to want to hear it.
So Nadia, what's up?
We making money moves.
Who making money moves?
We making money moves.
You making money moves?
We making money moves.
We making money moves.
We making money.
Okay, so I picked Chargepoint. Their ticker symbol is CHPT. Now, some of you may remember this company. It might sound familiar because I brought it up when I was doing one of my top 3 YouTuber stock pick reviews. Sorry, that's like a mouthful. When I was doing those, I talked about how this company was considering merging with Switchback Energy. Their ticker symbol was SBE. SBE was a SPAC at the time that I talked about it, and this merger did end up occurring back in, I think, the very beginning of March. Chargepoint, to refresh your memory, is an EV charging station. I bought some shares around $26, and as always, if it goes a little underneath that, I think it's still a buy because why not take advantage of a good stock being priced lower than it normally is? But all day today, I saw it around 26, 27, and I bought in around 26. Now, ChargePoint is a multi-million-dollar company that was founded back in 2007 and is based out of California. Analysts predict that this company will be worth $39, and the highest predictions I've seen are $46, so I think it has a lot of room to grow. Their 52-week high was $49, and so I have a lot of faith in this company. ChargePoint is teaming up with NATSO, which is the National Association of Truck Stop Operators, and they want to bring over 4,000 new fuel stops for highway travelers by the year 2030. This would bring in about $1 billion in investments, according to some articles that I've read. And this could make more people interested in EVs. Again, EVs, they're electric vehicles. Think like Tesla, for example. I think Volkswagen also has some EVs, just for another example. I know I talk about Tesla a lot. But because with more charging stations available, more people may be likely to purchase EVs because that was a big turnoff for people who wanted to get Teslas or other EVs. They felt like there may not be enough fueling opportunities. So with this new project, there will be more fueling opportunities for those who want to take long car trips. Now, I'm not saying that I think EV charging stations will just completely replace gas stations. That's not the case. But I do think that more people getting EVs, I think that by more charging stations being available, more people will be open to getting EVs. Now, we always talk about how you should be investing in the future. And I think from my deep dives, that's EVs. I think they are definitely something that's going to really start to grow as time goes on. And like I said, one of the biggest concerns about EVs were people not being sure if there would be enough fueling stations available, but there are lots of plans to do so. And I'm going to get into that later with some of Biden's some of his policies and what his plan is to make EVs bigger. It's kind of a domino effect, more charging stations, more opportunities for people to charge their cars, more people want to get EVs because their biggest concern is debunked. And as more people get EVs, that will cause the stock to rise as well because, that'll mean the companies are doing better. I mean, EVs are really nice. I was in a Tesla the other day, not mine, my friend's, and it drives so nice. It's so smooth. I love electric vehicles. I think they're clean. I think it's important to research what you're investing in. So definitely look into this. Don't just go out and buy something because I'm talking about it or other YouTubers are talking about it. It's so important to do your own research We're not financial advisors. This is just what we're doing. And I'm just here to share it. Now, there's nothing wrong with owning some shares of a company that I believe in and owning the product. And so hopefully one day I can get my own EV. It might be a minute, but a girl can dream, right? EVs are super important to pay attention to right now. Now, remember a while back when I mentioned that the presidential election can affect the market? No matter which way you vote, you have to pay attention to what companies and what things presidents are passionate about. Biden, for instance, he's super passionate about green energy, about clean energy. And part of that is, you guessed it, EVs. Biden has a $2 trillion infrastructure bill, and he wants to have 500,000 devices available by 2030. This is his goal, not saying that it'll be easy. I mean, it's not going to be easy because charging stations are expensive. So according to an article I was reading, in order for this plan to be effective, lots of public companies and lots of private companies will have to work together to make this possible. By public and private companies, I mean SPACs, and SPACs were special purpose acquisition companies and public companies. So, for example, SBE merging with Chargepoint. And another common one is EVgo. I'm sure they will follow suit and end up merging with a SPAC themselves because those are kind of like the two top charging stations. And Wall Street and other retail investors are interested in EVs. So this all kind of comes together when it comes to me researching whether or not I think this is a good stock, but it's looking pretty promising to me. Wall Street's got their eye on it. The president's got his eye on it. Companies are working together to make it happen. I don't really think it's a question of if it's going to transition into EVs. I think it's kind of how quickly are we going to get there. I also wanted to mention the company's financials really quickly. I went ahead and took a look at those, and their cash value has increased by a lot. I mean, I have some data on my phone. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, okay. Their liquidity, as of January 31st, 2021, the cash on their balance sheet was $145 million. And at the close of the business combination on February 26th, 2021, the cash on the balance sheet was $615 million. That is a huge jump in, millions of dollars. It's hard for me to even wrap my head around. But it sounds pretty promising to me. That was just one fact about their financials, but I did go through their entire earnings report. You can see the money that they made and money that they might have lost. It's all available on ChargePoint's website. They have a little section that says why I should invest. And I definitely recommend taking a look at that. You can see some of the data that I'm talking about right now, if you're wondering where one of the places that I go to get my research from is. For fiscal 22, the company is expecting to make $195 to $205 million, which is consistent with their previous increases over the years. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this sounds pretty good to me. Like I said, I invested in it around $26. I'd say that's the buy range. Keep an eye if you see it go anywhere under that. That's what I'm going to be doing. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just what I'm doing. But this was my first big deep dive video on a stock. And again, it's ChargePoint. Their ticker symbol is CHPT. And I just wanted to take a second. I don't know if you guys could see my shirt. My hair was kind of covering it. But it says Money Moves with Nadia, and one of my good friends made it. So I just wanted to take a second to share it with you guys. My friend's name is Noemi. Her company is called I Am Designs. And it's all these I am affirmations. And I thought this was really cool. So I wanted to share it with you guys as well. I want to share the knowledge that I've been learning, as well as companies that I'm investing in, as well as just things about myself. I want you guys to feel like you know me. I think, I talk about my Instagram, but that really is where I talk about myself the most and show things about myself, as well as other stock tips. And I want to try to start to bring that on here too. because I want you guys to feel comfortable. You know, it's always best to feel comfortable with who's talking about money, you know, like, why should you trust me? You want to get to know me better. I want to get to know you guys. So please feel free to leave me a comment down in the comment section below. Thank you for listening. If you stuck around this far, hopefully I helped you make some money or will help you make some money in the near future. Please, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. And feel free to share it with whoever you want. We want to help people make money. I mean, that's what I'm all about. Remember, we're making money moves. Have a good one. Bye.